Good morning, hungry to the knowledge audience. Welcome to the Google Developer Group event. A special welcome to those of you who are visiting us for the first time. Our team is super excited to welcome you to the family, and we hope you will enjoy the experience we prepared. Even though I'm with the program for around 7 years, and I hardly remember what was at the beginning, but there was still a time when I had no clue what the hell is Google Developers. It was around 2011. Together with Ostap Andrusi, we went for a hackathon in Kyiv, and we selected a strategic place on the venue, right in front of the Xbox. We had 48 hours to build our application, but around 30 of those, as you probably can imagine, we spent playing Mortal Kombat and having random conversations with the people in the kitchen. Still don't know how, but we managed to finish our application and even took the third place. But the most important, the brightest memory from that event are those random conversations. Very few people know that the story of our group, the story of GDG Lviv, started on that event, on that kitchen, when Vladimir Ivanov, the founder of the Google Developer Group Kyiv, tried to convince us, hey guys, maybe you'll start a group in your city? We had no clue what we are signing up for. We started with a small event for around maybe 70 people. And now we are here at the DevFest Ukraine with over 1,000 people in those rooms and visitors from every single continent on the earth. Our team is getting very inspired to hear your stories, to hear what do you think about our events. For some people like Anya from Kharkiv, she brought her entire Android team last year to the DevFest. For them, it became a place to learn new skills and get ready. Oh, I see people from Chi Software over there. To sharpen their skills and get ready to tackle day-to-day issues on their jobs. For some people, it's just a place to hang out. Enjoy your time, meet with friends, drink a couple of beers, just to spend time in a good way. But my favorite one is when people say that they find their lifelong friends here on the events, when they meet old ones and keep coming just because of the community gathered around. 7 years ago, we had no idea what it's going to be. And everything started from this random conversation in the kitchen. Now DevFest Ukraine is organized by the Google Developer Group Lviv, a crazy bunch of people who run monthly events to create a space for you developers to share your experience, knowledge, and passions. We are part of the global community. There are over 700 chapters around the globe. Every single year, we run over 200 DevFests in all major cities on the world. Oops. Our goal is to create a space for you to share ideas, knowledge, and experience. I want to share a story about one of the local events that I visited in San Francisco a couple of months ago. I was staying there for a longer time, and a friend of mine invited, hey, come with me to one of the events I'm visiting tonight. What I saw there totally was, it just blew my mind. There were nothing special. Not a big stage, not many people. As my friend said, it was just a usual San Francisco event. Nothing extraordinary at all. But I was so impressed with the speaker, I was so impressed with the topic. The guy behind me is a Stanford professor. On that event, he was sharing his latest results in the research of the field of the wop, pop, 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 pop. Crazy clickers on stage. In the field of the brain-computer interfaces. Together with his students, they are building tiny electrodes to connect to the neurons in our brain to try to mimic our neural system. The topic doesn't matter right at this moment, but it was right on the edge of technology. It was something that is being developed right now, right here. And people in that audience had a huge advantage to hear the middle results of the research on that day. Now, think for a second. When results of this research will be available to the rest of the world? In 2, 3, maybe 5 years? The biggest advantage of the tech centers like Silicon Valley, London, Tel Aviv, is the ecosystem created around, is the experience and the people who live and work there. Objectively speaking, we as a community can't do much about it in Ukraine. If we won't be able as a community to turn National Shevchenko University to Stanford or Lviv Polytechnics to Berkeley, but we can do something different. Something as important as ecosystem, something as important as infrastructure around. I'm talking about the spirit and the culture of the Silicon Valley, about acceptance to failure, openness, entrepreneurship. I'm talking about experience hosted in those areas. And if you look into our lineup these days, you will see that all of those experts from the biggest tech centers of the world actually speaking today on those stages. Like Chad Haas from Google Android UI Toolkit team, he brought 30 years of his experience right here to Lviv. John Haram Cumming from the CTO of the Cloudflare, he's going to share the view of one of the cloud providers on the future of the cloud computing. Sam Dutton from the developer advocate from the Google Chrome team is going to tell you what is the current state of the web and how the team behind the cutting edge browser is seeing the future. During next 2 days, you will be able to attend 4 keynotes, 39 sessions, and 4 workshops. But that's only part of the story. Remember those kitchen conversations? We prepared something special for you. Right after official program today, I invite you to join us at the Fest Republic, where we'll have a lounge area to chat, to network, to have those essential kitchen conversations right there. And for those who are ready to hit the dance floor, we are going to have 3 DJs playing on the silent party. I saw excited people who visited our party in 2016. Last but definitely not least, all this, all you can see around, won't be possible without our sponsors and partners. So please give a warm round of applause to all those companies who made this event possible. And for a final note, do you remember the story of the Google+? Can you imagine how hard did the Google try to make it the social network? You see that it doesn't matter how much time, how much money, how much effort you are going to invest into something if people are not going to use it. Our team spent countless hours trying to bring those world tech experts here to Lviv to get it closer to you. But now it's your time to start asking the questions. Now it's your responsibility to spark those kitchen conversations. Participate. Take your opportunity to talk to those people. Use your advantage and talk to you at the kitchen. Enjoy your DevFest.